Hello, I don't know how many of you have picked up the story about the Aukus pact between Australia, Britain and the US. A few days ago I had to talk about this on Turkish television, and I don't think my opinion has changed much. I think this pact shows that America recognises its duty as a world leader. I think it's wonderful that Britain is standing by her. And I think it is sensational that Australia is being brought into this group. I think at the same time, this pact should be more far-reaching, and arguably we should have been looking at the French-speaking colonies, the former French colonies in the Pacific. France has a great interest in the Pacific, but I don't think walking off in pique and recalling ambassadors and so on is the right thing to do, and I am slightly shocked by France's response in the last 24 hours. A fit of pique. Well, this tells us a lot about the European Union and about France's position. France wants to lead the European Union. France wants to behave as an independent country within the European Union. Well, we were told that wasn't possible. So maybe France's only option is to get out. For a long time, having lived in Europe, having seen Europe work in the way it does, and gradually, I think, disintegrate, I can see why there was a debate which led to Brexit. I was on the other side of that debate. I thought that we had a duty to help reform Europe. Our nearest neighbours, we can't allow a monster to grow on the other side of the channel. But grow it does, and France's sense of its own importance is something that is only just held in check, and something which I think could be really quite worrying. And so in the same way that we approach China with offers of trade deals on the one hand and concerns about national and international security on the other, we should be equally reaching out to France to reassure France that we are her friend and that we want to have a good relationship with her. We must never forget, and I hope the new Foreign Secretary, who has said that she wants to be tough on China, will never forget that she has two hands. One hand might indicate toughness, but the other must be outstretched in friendship and alliance. Only in that way can we hope to forge a path through the nonsense of the 21st century. As Churchill would have said, jaw is better than war. And jaw starts in many ways with trade, and trade is good. So we need to be looking for as many possible ways to cement economic alliances across the world, with China, with Russia, with the Pacific, with Australia, of course, with India. Anyway, this is Saturday morning. Welcome to the weekend, and I'm sure we'll have a few more exchanges before the weekend is through. Do follow the channel, and I look forward to speaking to you very soon.